Hello students, this is Seema Singh, your SSC teacher. We will start our new chapter, chapter 7, Urban Administration in class 6. In the last chapter, we studied about how the rural administration is organized and how it functions. In this chapter, we shall study about the administration in urban areas. The population in rural areas is mainly depend on agriculture, while the people in cities and urban areas are mainly depend on industry, trade and other services. Characterizations of towns. Whatever be the size of the town, the basic principle of having an administrative setup is the same. People here elect their representatives in a similar manner as in the rural areas. They also have the system of wards and each ward elects its representative who is called a councillor. Municipal corporation. Municipal corporation is the form of local self-governance in cities which a population of over 10 lakhs. The municipal corporation has the elected members from different wards as described above. They also have some nominated members in the corporation called aldermen. The councillors elect a mayor and deputy mayor. The mayor presides over the meeting of corporation. In his absence, the deputy mayor look after the functions of the mayor. Some silent features of municipal elections are: the State Election Commission conduct elections of the municipality or municipal corporation. The councillors are elected for a tenure of 5 years. Everyone above the age of 18 residing in a ward is eligible to cast a vote. Any person above the age of 25 is eligible to stand the election. Some seats are reserved for women and persons from the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. One person can be elected from one ward. The size of a ward varies from city to city. There are some seats which are filled by nominated members of municipal corporation. Function of the municipal corporation: health and hygiene. It is establishes and maintains hospital, dispensaries and provides for inculcation and vaccination. It is responsible for a general hygiene and sanitization in the city. It is supposed to check that the quality of food items. It is supposed to establish and maintain public toilets. Literacy and elections. It is supposed to build and run schools. It is responsible for supervising the quality of education. It is supposed to create and manage public libraries and mobile libraries. Public facilities. It is supposed to provide safe and clean drinking water. It is supposed to provide street lights. It is supposed to provide electricity to every home. It is responsible to conduct and maintain road, bridge, public buildings, markets, etc. It is supposed to maintain public park and garden. It is supposed to ensure public transport is available, maintain old age home, orphanage, night shelters, etc. It is responsible to maintain records of birth and death. Security and safety. It is supposed to maintain fire brigades and civil defense organization. These functions are performed by various agencies and departments of the administrative setup in the urban centers. Source of income. There could be many more functions that the municipal corporation have to perform depending on the local requirements. All these work and functions need money. Municipal corporation get the money for fulfill the function. Collection of house tax or property tax. Collection of octario. Fee or registration of birth and death. Entertainment tax on fairs, movies, etc. Motor vehicles registration and road tax as well as toll tax. Business and occupation tax. Tax on water and electricity. Service tax, parking fee, rental from market and buildings, grant from the state government. Subcontract, Subcontracting. In the present day, many municipal corporations give away some of their tasks to private agencies on a contract. For example, they may give away electricity distribution and collection of electricity bills to private agencies. People and governance in urban areas. There is a large population in cities. It is not possible to have meetings like the Gram Sabha in rural areas. It is not possible to have a sitting for the lakhs of people to take decisions. It is not participatively feasible. In urban areas, the produce are more streamlined. People are more educated and therefore the councillors keep a check on the functioning of the committee and the departments. The people can convey their resentments and grievances to the councillors or the mayor who head the municipal corporation in many ways. They can approach the concerned department directly by writing a complaint and application. They may seek a meeting with the councillor by sending in a request for an appointment. They may start a signature campaign to convey to the municipal corporation that many people are agreed. They may launch protest march. The municipal corporation of today are very concerned about environment. They take many measures to keep the environment clean so that people get a healthy environment to live in. All progress demands on the ability of finances which are collected through taxes. So if you want more facility, you have to pay for them as well. If you damage public property like street lights, parks, buses, defense public buildings, it would cost of municipal corporation money to repair or replace it. This money is our money that the municipal corporation uses. So we should be careful not to damage such facilities. Thank you.